Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Bull here. And man, do I have some aggressively average content for you today, as there's a lot to break down today, my friends. First of all, Bitcoin continues to roar and stay steady at that $37,000 mark. XRP maintaining its 64-cent range, and plenty of other cryptos are showing quite a lot of strength. Caspa and PancakeSwap being some of the biggest market leaders today. But we have a lot to break down and discuss for all of you as we continue in these early stages of the bull market, and what I believe will be a especially great time for the altcoins. First of all, from the Wolf of All Streets, the 4-hour RSI is completely reset back to oversold for Bitcoin, and now we watch for bullish divergence to form as a signal that the correction is over. Ladies and gentlemen, we had been discussing that this little short-term pullback was inevitable, and now that we've had this healthy correction, we are in the range where we should begin seeing a steady uptrend moving forward. This is an exciting time for the crypto market. It's not just me letting you know we're in a bull run, but market insiders, founders, and CEOs are beginning to talk about the bull market again. And when the people in the know are telling you that they know, if you don't know, now you know. Now, something else that's important that we need to have thoroughly in the back of our minds is that the BlackRock ETF for XRP has been thoroughly debunked. There is no BlackRock XRP ETF, and we have to move forward. It was great speculation for a day, but now that we have the confirmation, we need to move on. But it's still interesting to see how that price action that occurred with XRP happened, and now we have a little bit of a gauge of what would occur if a XRP ETF were to be in the works from BlackRock. Keep that in the back of your minds as we continue. And now, I need to give you the powerful breakdown for the day, as we have to keep our heads on a swivel in regards to this XRP news. What is fake is the XRP BlackRock ETF application, but what's 100% real is that November 19th, 2023, the next step of implementation to Swift ISO 20022 is occurring. And this is on the official Swift website. Here's a look ahead at 2023's important milestones. And as I've continued to remind all of you, that November 2023 is one of the most important months for the future of infrastructure in this new financial system. Here, we have a general availability of the FinPlus Live and Pilot current services, going live November 19th, 2023. And you better believe that the most important people on the planet are looking at these dates for these upgrades and getting their ducks in a row. Here, Swift is updating the system with the Transaction Manager, which will replace messaging with end-to-end transaction orchestration and go live for all ISO 20022 transactions in 2023. This November is going to begin. It will be able to integrate blockchain via APIs. And this is what you all need to understand. We have the documentation. We have the paperwork. We have the regulatory compliance reporting. We have the blockchain integration capabilities. We have all the evidence in front of you. And some people will still choose to not believe it. Well, guess what, my friends? Let those people stay poor. That's nothing more than emotionality. We live in reality, where we've broken this down for 5+ years now at least. Some of us maybe more. But now we're at the moment in time where all of that research goes into real world adoption, real world use cases, real world implementation. and real-world confirmation. You don't have to believe it from me. Even Kristalina Georgieva, the head of the IMF, at the 11th IMF Statistical Forum, titled Measuring Money in the Digital Age, she lets all of you know, as she sets the stage by saying crypto assets and stablecoins have had their ups and their downs, but they are not going away. She then goes on to say the international payment system needs to be improved. We need to make it cheaper, quicker, and easier. And as these ISO upgrades and SWIFT upgrades are occurring, I find this to be no coincidence at all, but the synchronistic rollout and marketing campaign for the system they've always wanted.
Let me start by thanking Bert and the Statistics Department team for always taking on the big questions of how we can quantify our rapidly evolving world economy. And all of you will no doubt continue this great tradition over the next 2 days as you discuss measuring money in the digital age. Now is the right time to do this. Accelerated by the pandemic, mobile payments are everywhere in many advanced and emerging economies. A large and growing number of countries are steaming ahead with development and deployment of central bank digital currencies. And while crypto assets, including stablecoins, have had their ups and downs, they're not going away. The international payments system needs to be improved. We need to make it cheaper, quicker, and easier, so that workers can send home remittances and small businesses can increase their exports. But we must also urgently guard against money laundering and other crimes, including fraud and theft from retail investors. And thinking ahead, we need to ensure that substitution out of weaker currencies doesn't leave monetary authorities unable to fight inflation, promote growth, and maintain financial stability. A stable and resilient international monetary system is core to the IMF's mandate, as is helping our members grow. So we are working to help them seize opportunities and manage risks in several ways. We are offering capacity development to countries considering CBDCs and working with partners towards a comprehensive policy framework on crypto assets. We are continuously monitoring and assessing the impact of new payment systems on the global economy and financial system. And we are exploring the possibility of new public global platforms to link national payment systems. This work depends on the capacity to measure digital money and new payment methods, how they're being used, and by what types of users in a consistent and timely manner. Such data is essential. It can help us in better understanding currency substitution, capital flow movements, trade and consumption patterns, and could also help ensure compliance of digital payments with AML-CFT. So we are also strongly supporting the G20 Data Gaps initiative around digital financial innovations, where the IMF Statistics Department remains at the forefront in assisting countries in closing this data gap. There are two facets to the statistics challenge. First, we need robust data sources and sound statistical methodologies to understand what is going on with these new means of payment. And additionally, the anonymous nature of some assets adds complexity by obscuring the origins of transactions. Second, we must consider whether our understanding and computation of traditional monetary and liquidity indicators need to be re-evaluated considering newer types of payments. How we do that? Through cooperation across borders, industries, and professions, so we can develop a comprehensive and consistent approach of measuring these new payment methods. We appreciate you engaging with us as we work together to improve how we measure money in the digital age. Thank you.
Now, guys, as you could see, the writing is on the wall. And the biggest frustration I've had as a content creator is that I've done a very good job at posting what the elites are saying, and then with the context of everything I've ever taught on my channel. You know that the language the IMF is currently using is synonymous with everything XRP does. XRP is a solution to this problem. And the reason I believe it could actually be used to solve this problem is because Brad Garlinghouse has met with the IMF. They've taken pictures where Christine Lagarde, Ripple's been in the WEF rooms. They've been in the presence of the BIS. Now they've won their case 3 times over. And you don't think it was all a distraction to dissuade you from getting the biggest, most important digital asset on the planet, the one that the banks have chosen for a decade now? Imagine that. The diamond in the rough that no one wants to discuss. You hold the correct digital asset, my friends. I think XRP is going to get the job done. These ISO updates happening this November are no coincidence. And we're well on our way to becoming the new 1%. Now, guys, to cap off this video for today, I have an emergency bull run warning crypto for every single one of you. This is a crypto that is at the lowest price currently that it will ever be at. And heading into this next bull run cycle, I believe its ROI is going to have a much bigger multiplier than a majority of cryptos on the planet. That video is currently available on my OnlyFans website, and it's onlyfans.com/thebearablebull. Ladies and gentlemen, I've never been more excited and more adamant about a crypto than at right now. This is the crypto I believe will have some sneaky, scary ROI. And I think at the very least, once you hear the video I've posted, you'll understand why I want to give it to all of you for mass exposure and for your future profits. Guys, I genuinely appreciate every single one of you. And if there's one message I can leave you with for the day, is that 2023 into 2024, all the watching of this aggressively average content, it'll all have been worth it. I'm here to execute and perform at the highest level. I'm looking to be one of the best crypto investors on the planet. And I think with our performance this bull cycle, we'll get there together. All tides rise, my friends. XRP will be number 1. But I think all the picks we've been making over the past couple months will make us look like geniuses when it's all said and done. I'm excited to see all of you guys that are new, that are about to sign up. And I'll be giving every single one of you that sign up over the next week and that have been subscribed already a very special prize. I'll be giving that to all of you this Sunday, and I genuinely appreciate all the support. Now, guys, I'll be back tomorrow with another video.